All right. I guess today we'll do a video. I've got to replace um, the scanner antenna. I'm actually using a Piggy wants to say hi. Hi, Piggy. So using a 2-meter Cushcraft 3-element beam for 155 megahertz band. I actually got this. It's technically a TV antenna, but I've cut the elements to 155 megahertz. The middle one's cut for about 220 megahertz maybe. I think it's 216. Those could actually be trimmed a pinch more for the 220 band. And then it's got the UHF section. I don't really care about the UHF section because I have a separate antenna for the UHF part of the scanner band that goes from about 450 to 900 megahertz. So we're going to try to get this done. I'll show you what I have here. I'll see if I can tip the phone up. I do need to shut the light off. So it's outside a bathroom window. I'll see if I can point up. I'm going to take the Cushcraft big beam down, and I'm going to use the one that's out there now. It's the retune it for 2 meters. I'll have to get the instructions from Cushcraft to see exactly how. So what I'm going to do is I'll stop this now, and I'll take some more video after it's taken down. So stand by. I'll try to do it in one piece. Okay, so this is, I slid it down. I loosened the top bracket before on the other section. So this rotor is an RCA, which was recently replaced, but I did actually change the U-bolts. I forget the reason why. So I just picked up some machine screws. These are 10 millimeter nuts, so I had to get a 10 millimeter socket so I can lift this off, drop it down, take the big beam down, and I'm gonna have to retune that and get that all into place. But this is where I am right now, so I'll just replace that and get that. I don't use 2 meters much in my bedroom, so the 3-element will work just fine for what I need it for. So I will stop here and then we'll continue. Okay, back on the 2-meter antenna here. So we got it down. I have a half-inch deep well to remove the beam, and we'll just lower it to the ground. That's the preamp that I'm using, that I use for the scanner antenna, which is right there, which is actually a 2-meter. Actually, I think there might be a loose connection or something, because when I turn it, I replaced these. These were all like weatherized boots. I don't know if it's up on there, because the connector that reduce it to 75 ohm fits kind of weird. It almost feels like it's cross-threaded. So we're just going to use the same feed line off of this, and we're going to replace on that. But I do have to rematch it. I got to get the information from Cushcraft, so I will remove this, remove the other beam, and I'll show you what's left. Stand by. Okay, back on the Cushcraft beam. I kind of laid it down there by the fence. I kind of just balanced and just dropped it. I'm not worried about bending any elements because they're pretty flexible. So what I'm going to do is I've got a bracket extender, mast extension thing I'm going to put on here, so I can put actually up the 2 smaller beams up higher, and that big one has a lot of wind load to it. So when it starts to get windy, I notice this bracket's bent a little bit. It's bent. You can probably tell a little bit, maybe. So I'm going to pull the Channel Master preamp up a little higher so I can have some more slack. I'm going to use the same cable because like I said, I think this one is okay. I just actually replaced this, so I'll take that connector out because I won't need it because the antenna is 75 ohms. So but when I use it, the other one, the last one, it worked good. I have 2 of them. So I'm going to try to get this connector here dried out, go measure that. This here's the 2-meter beam. Get that measured out to the right length. And I think I'll co-phase them 90 degrees from each other. I'll put the 2-meter one to the north and the scanner antenna to the west. So when I go southwest, which is my hot spot, it'll be southeast, which is where I hear Pittsfield good in that direction. So they'll be pretty much pretty close. So let's go take this in the other room and I'll adjust it. I got to get the measurements and get a ruler. Stand by.